What's up there? Oh, that's a little blurry. Blurry. See what I got here. Blurry. But that's alright. You still got me. Even though I'm blurry. Over there on YouTube, I'm a little blurry YouTubers. I'm on live on Facebook too, live on YouTube. YouTube looks a little fuzzy. No. Hey Facebook, it's Friday night. Anybody out there? Anybody home? Everybody's out. I know there's one guy having a party, Chris Carroll, Christmas party. Sorry, I'm not even having it. My wife is not around. So, Maryland Terps, they got a rock. They got Mike Tomlin's son coming here. He's a 6'5" wide receiver, 165 pounds. 6 foot, 165 pounds. So, that's from Pittsburgh, you know. So Mike Tomlin's son's going to come play for the Maryland Terps. He's one of the 6 recruits that they got last year. He didn't get many recruits because he didn't have time, you know. He'll start gaining more recruits in February, he says. But for right now, Maryland, you know, they changed the coach. He just put some of his coaching staff together. You got Mike Tomlin's son, wide receiver, 6 foot, 165 pounds. He was a 3-star in Pittsburgh, 3-star athlete. I think he's a track guy, so he's a burner. He does 300-meter hurdles. He was #1 in Pittsburgh. So they picked up Tomlin's son coming to Maryland. I think his uncle played at Maryland, and that's, you know, he said that the turmoil didn't just, it's the location. So he wanted to play in Maryland, and that's where he came. So I guess he signed a letter of intent. And then they had 5 others. They're trying to keep him around here. You know, he's got a couple of guys from Only Good Counsel. He's got about 5 or 6 3-stars that he's trying to keep him in state. So he's working it up. You see my bad axe throwing? If you want to have something to do, this is pretty fun, throwing axes. We did it in where we were in Texas. It's pretty good if you want to throw an axe. And you know what? My oldest daughter, the one that you think wouldn't get it, got the first bullseye. Bullseye! She threw the axe right in the red. Bing! You gotta watch it because those axes come flying back at you. And they make you wear rubber shoes if you don't have it. So, yeah, like I said, Maryland Terps, they got Tomlin's son to commit to or to redshirt to them. And that's what they have going on. So Josh Gordon, you see that? He was playing second string for the Patriots. Now he decided his mental health wasn't good, so he's out for good. He'll be banned from football most likely. And that's talent wasted right there. That guy is good talent. You know, and he's fast. He just couldn't stay off the pop, the sauce and shit. The sauce and stuff. So he couldn't stay off the sauce. And you know, now making millions of dollars, he's gonna make nothing. Hope he didn't spend all that money on the sauce. Because if he did, you don't have no more sauce money. So Josh Gordon, yes, is not going to be out of baseball. So I'm reading here that the Ravens, what are they going to do? John Harbaugh will remain the coach for the 2019 season and possibly beyond, it says. A vote of confidence tonight before Saturday's pivotal game against the Los Angeles Chargers. Right? Mangy, Los Angeles, not San Diego. Mangy and Manning, my 2 favorite guys. Hey, Mangy. Hey, Manning. How you doing, Jimbo? Uh-oh. I might have to go. Someone's at the door. It's Friday night here in Carroll County. Hey, Adam Nestus. Hey, Adam, you coming to pick me up? Hi, Adam. So, yeah, so they say that they're going to let Harb coach through 2019 and possibly extend them more. So, like I said the last time I talked, that he just changed his whole offense in the middle of a 9-game season, changed his offense to the style of his quarterback. And his quarterback's a running quarterback. Now we're, gaining 145 yards a game. let's see what they can do here. I've always told you Saturday night. He's already been on a big stage. He's been out there in Kansas City. That's as big as you're gonna get. Those guys are out there partying at 6:45 in the morning. So we'll see what he's got. See what he gives them. See if he can get a win for us. And we hope that New Orleans beats the Steelers. And then it'll be the same scenario. They'll have a half a game on us still going into the week. But they play Cincinnati and we play Cleveland. That's hot. That's playing well. And Cincinnati, they gave up. So that's what we're doing. That's going to be week 16. Like it always comes down to week 16 with these guys, unless they beat the Los Angeles Chargers. Then it won't come down to week 16 because they win 2 out. They're in. No matter what happens, they'll be in. They got to put themselves away from the pack. They got to prove that they can pull away from the pack. If they don't prove that they can pull away from the pack, it's going to be the same old, same old. Those Baltimore Ravens. Hey, Paul Montgomery. How you doing? This is a Tampa guy right there, Paul Montgomery's on. Hey, Paul Montgomery. You ain't doing nothing on a Friday night, brother? I ain't doing nothing on a Friday night. I just got back from a basketball game and we got slaughtered. It was terrible. Too many turnovers. Turnovers and just not good decision making. So, we got the Baltimore Ravens. They just went out there today. Thursday they're out there, so now they got to come in, work through their game plan, wake up. It ain't like a Sunday game when you play at nighttime on Saturday. You got to, they can eat a big breakfast. It's not like you're playing a 1 o'clock game where they got to go and, you can't eat a big breakfast. Now they can hang out a little bit, get a nice breakfast in, and then they go out there and see if they can get it done. They got time to think. They just can't overthink what they're doing. They overthink it. They're not gonna just go out and play football. Likens, how you doing, Likens? Likens, I saw you at Walmart the other day. I should have stopped. I didn't know that was you. I was out there. In Glen Burnie. Is that you? I didn't know that was you. How you doing, Likens? So that's what you got. They extended Harbaugh. They're getting him to the 19, and then they'll keep him around if he does any better. So, Phillip Rivers, we gotta put pressure on Rivers. Our ends got to come around and make him, throw some passes that we can intercept or something. We just got to get pressure. That's the main thing, pressure. Can't let him pick you apart. He likes to stay in the pocket and get the ball to those guys. He likes to get the ball out, so he's going to try and get the ball to his fellas. He's going to take as much time. He'll even probably take the sack just to get the ball out. But we got to do something. Trying to make this deal up. So all these guys, I don't know if we get anybody back. I didn't see the injury report. Who's not coming in, who's not going out, who's hurt, who's not hurt. Got a couple bowl games going on. You got men's Kentucky. Let's to get back in the Blue Blood Showdown in USC. So you got Kentucky back in it. You got UNC. You got Duke #1. Duke's playing tough with their freshman Zion and Barrett and those guys. So Duke's back out there doing what Duke does. Krzyzewski coaching like he always does. And what else do we got here? Alabama fans getting ready for Alabama. Oklahoma. Murray and Taleo. Then you got Notre Dame. Notre Dame's on the hot seat with Clemson. See how that goes. Let's get these bowls rolling. They're the bowls I want to see. All this other stuff I'm not too interested in. Haven't seen a good one yet. I'll probably look at the USC, doing USC play somebody. Georgia, maybe, I don't know. I might look at that game. There we got in the NBA, you got the Pistons and the Hornets, 73-62. The Hornets, you got the Raptors beating the Cavs in the fourth and 12 minutes, 99-93. Any of you basketball fans out there. Pacers and the Nets are at halftime. Pacers having 59-49. You got the Knicks at half against the Hawks, 69-60. Bucks and the Celtics are in the second period, 46-27. Magic and the Bulls are going at it in the second, 26-32. The Bulls have the lead. And Timberwolves and the Spurs just started, 14-11 for the Spurs. Jazz will play the Trailblazers later on tonight. And then you got the Grizzlies and the Kings and the Pelicans and the Lakers. All right. So that's it for the NBA, around the NBA. So Gonzaga's 10-2 now. Gonzaga's taking on Denver. You got Texas and Providence later now, and Oklahoma and Northwestern. This is college basketball. You got Michigan State rolling Oklahoma, 99-69. That's a final. It's not in the basketball game. That's a slaughter. So in the NHL, you have the Devils beating the Senators 5-2. You got the Caps at the end of 2 over the Sabres. That's from my son Adam and my nephew Timmy. And the Blackhawks play the Avalanche. In women's, you got Maryland. They're number 5. They blew out, I think, Delaware or somebody. I don't know who they played, but they beat them pretty good. Tomorrow, you got the Maryland men's turn playing Seton Hall. Seton Hall's a tough team, so they should see how they play, see how the freshmen play. You know, they want to get them stretching it out a little bit more. So, see what their freshmen can do. Miami, you got 101-74 out of Alabama. That's fine. NC State, Chattanooga. Temple lost to South Carolina. Flavor Flav. 911's a joke in your town. So look at this, the Bears and the Colts. The Bears got their first division win. They won the division. Now they're looking for a playoff berth, either to get the home field or whatever they're running for. Let's see who they have tonight. See what they do. How the Patriots will fail the void without Josh Gordon. How would they do that? They always feel something. They'll find somebody. You ain't worried about the Patriots. They'll be there. Tom Brady, they'll be there in the end. You know, it's all good. It's all good sailing for them. And that one over there is terrible. YouTube ain't gonna see nothing. My camera's crappy. So Josh Gordon, he led the NFL in receiving yards in 2013, 2014. He missed 11 games for 2 suspensions. 2015 and 16 didn't play due to violation of substance abuse. Reinstated by the NFL on November 1st of 2017, played 5 games. July 22nd, 2018, missed part of Browns training camp for mental health reasons. September, traded to the Patriots, announced departure from football to focus on mental health, and that was December 20th. That's a struggling dude right there. You get that bad, you got to take care of yourself first. You know? So I wish him the best of luck because he was a good football player. You know, you make it that far, you got to put your time in to do it. So that's what they do. Got some boxing titles coming up, and you got boxing fans. We're starting to put them on ESPN, some new cards. So if you're a boxing guy or MMA, they got some stuff coming out. And if you're a WWE fan, they have WWE's in the house. That's all I got here. So last night the Liberty Lions basketball team lost to South Carolina. Today they got beat by Monte Sales. Monte Sales can throw them off. They didn't drop it on the court. They passed it. They didn't take a dribble. They were just passing and passing, fluid passes. They knew the open guy. They had the heads up the open girl. That was like poetry in motion. Our girls are dribbling all over the place, getting the ball stolen from them. Trying to run when they can't run. Going between three girls trying to make a basket and then losing the ball. Just upsetting to watch. But we pick it up and they tried me. That's all you can do. I think it was like 58 to 20 something. 28. Even by like 30. But that's a good team. They're like number 12. So you got to give the girls credit for playing. They didn't give up the shot. They played to the end. One of those girls got out there and they played to the end. They didn't give up. They didn't pout. They just went out and played. Make a difference when you get out there. That's what they did. I give them credit. It's hard to lose like that, but it's also hard to lose. But you still played hard. So you kept their heads up and they played hard to the end. They were still trying to steal the ball. They were trying to make their threes, doing what they do. But now I think they're like 2-4. See if we can get them back together. That's Carroll County girls basketball. The boys, man, they're fluid on the boys' side. They know how to play. They play good defense. They don't go out and stretch the floor. They play, you want to play 50% of the floor. You don't care if they're at the half-court line. You don't need the pressure. Let them come up to the three, and then you put your hands in your face. But you don't extend. I tell you, if you extend out too far, we're not quick enough to recover. Them boys can play. They recover. They play well. They got a big guy that can get inside the basket, and they got discipline. So that's Liberty basketball. They're putting up 77 points a game. That's Liberty basketball. Everybody's still up here. Hey, Adam Master. Adam Master's doing that. Lakins is still around. Hey, Matt Lakins. And I'm just rambling and rosing right now, Lakins. How's techno party going, Lakins? You still doing the techno? Oh, everybody. Yeah, you ain't going to get Flacco. They're not going to put him in. They don't want to risk getting him injured. But they do have him as a backup, but I don't think he's going to go in because they need to keep him from getting injured. If he gets injured, they're stuck with the salary. They're stuck with him. So I don't know if you're going to see him. I'm surprised that they put him as a backup. I thought they could argue through. You don't want him to bust his hip up, and then you can't give him away to anybody. He'll be tainted material if he's hurt. So he might be better off choking on a chicken nugget. Hey, Charlie's daughter called me out on my workout video. I said it was my quads. I said we were working quads and stuff like that. And then I said it was the hip muscle when we were doing the other exercise. But she called me out. She knows her stuff. That's good. I think she's only 9, and she knows what her and parts of her anatomy are. So that's good. She knows the quad muscles. She knows the hips. She knows that stuff. And she was doing pretty good. She was out there kicking them out. So you might see her on the YouTube channel someday. Charlie's dog. Hi, Carissa. How you doing? How's it going? So that's what I had for Friday night here in Carroll County. Carroll County. No Friday night lights. Football season over. Basketball, winter sports. So that's what we're into. There's another game that's out there. The Redskins playing the Titans. Has implications in that division there. Redskins could still be in it, but they beat the Titans. And you got Philadelphia has a tough game, tough matchup. They can still be in it because the Cowboys are real. So that's a tight division out there. Sloppy but tight. This is Sports Talk with Mike Nasty. You view it, you don't. This is what we do here on Friday night in Carroll County. Once again, Carroll County. Or in and out of Carroll County. In and out of Carroll County. Now the Dodgers made a trade of Kemp, Pugh, and Wood to Cincinnati. Wonder what they got for all that. And the Raiders are looking into playing in San Francisco in 2019. So it'll be the San Francisco Raiders. All these damn California teams. Los Angeles Chargers, blah, blah, blah. Come on. Big old California. And that's what I have here. See who's gone for Manny Machado. Who thinks where's Manny Machado going to go? It's a 3-team race. Who wants Manny? Chicago, New York, and Philly. They're the 3 teams that want Manny. Chicago, New York, and Philly. Where's his best spot to go? I don't know. The White Sox, Yankees, and Philly. So it's the White Sox. So the White Sox are on. White Sox would probably be his best fit before Philly. I'd go to the White Sox. He just came over from the National League. Best fit probably be the White Sox. Who has the most miserable fan base in pro sports? Sacramento Kings. We're number 1. Most miserable. San Diego Padres are number 2. It's hard to be miserable living in San Diego, but being a Padres fan is a thankless endeavor. They haven't had a winning season since 2010. Then the Cleveland Browns are up there. They're number 3. They're even. Going 0-16 in 2017 is the least of the Browns' problems. Then the Panthers. Florida Panthers, number 4. Then the Buffalo Bills, the worst teams, worst fans. This is the worst man. Chicago White Sox, worst fans because of losing season. Cincinnati Reds are number 7. Buffalo Sabres are number 8 because they haven't done nothing. Chicago Bears, but they're getting better. Then the New York Jets are number 10, worst. Arizona Cardinals. Arizona Coyotes. And then the Detroit Lions are 12. Phoenix Suns are 13. They're tied with the Seattle Mariners. Who else you got there? Then you got the Bucks, Tampa Bay Bucks. They don't win much. Then you got the Dolphins at 16. You got the Charlotte Hornets at 17. Tampa Bay Rays fans are terrible. This is what I'm talking about, terrible fans. Washington Redskins are number 19 with rude fans. And then the Milwaukee Brewers are number 20. Rude fans. 21, Carolina Hurricanes. 22, the Oakland Raiders. 23, the Baltimore Orioles. Maintain their position just inside the top despite the disastrous 1-15-loss season and resulting fire sale. They stayed steady because they had a bit more recent playoff success than the Rays, as Baltimore last made the postseason in 2016. Then the Toronto Maple Leafs. And the LA Clippers are number 25. So that's your fan base. The worst fan base around. Number 1 went to... I don't even know now. I read all this stuff and I forgot who number 1 was. You see that? I'm flicking. I'm moving. Number 1 went to... Sacramento Kings basketball. They haven't won in a while. So, that's my worst teams around. This is Mike Nasty Sports Talk. See you later. Hello, Debbie Fogler. And Lara. Hey, Lara. Lara's on the bus. Hey, Lara. Hey, Lara can cook if you need any kind of barbecue or anything smoked. This guy, Lara, he can cook some stuff. He cooked some pork the other day. Ooh, it was good. I can't be a sous chef though. But that's it. Mike Nasty. Ended it here, ending it. See you later. Friday night in the sports spotlight. See ya. Well, I want to be this one was terrible. I can't see you. You can barely see me on here. I'm gonna end this stream. It's kind of blurry. I don't know why.